Caleb, stop! Bro. So.
2K Sports, in association with the Pga Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this featured group's play this week. It's going to be fun, let me tell you. There seems to be quite the rivalry starting between these two players.
Yes, he's a big-hearted guy, but he's got a big game too. So look out for HV3, but don't worry if you lose this rivalry, because you'll end up with a great friend indeed.
Where do you go around Hawaiian? I want to bite me in the face, so you know what's up with me anymore.
I don't want you chewing on me.
Me.
Wondering where the Wolf Mary base is.
Oh, I can't do nothing.
I've all want the sailors at this point.
I'm sure you did.
But it's not over there on the shelf. Anyway. There it is. Alright.
He's eating poop. Whose poop is that?
No, sir.
There's poop in the floor.
I don't know.
Lay down now.
I know you didn't poop it before, but you can't eat the poop.
it was either him or her. Because those were the only two standing there whenever he was trying to eat it. So it was either him or her. But I've never seen him try to eat his poop.
Yeah, me neither.
She starts shitting everywhere. She ain't staying. My litter box is not that full. Shut up, whiny. Or I'll go in and brush your teeth again. Shut up. You want me to take you in and brush your teeth? I told you I was going to if you started eating poop again. Don't you come over here. I don't want you. Bread rice stinks now. No. He tried to jump over here and fell on the floor.
Alright, maybe now I can.
Where's he at?
Over here.
I guess put him up there and he would put him up there with me.
Come here. I'm not gonna hit you. Lie down.
On the floor.
Lie down. You're not allowed to be in the floor.
Call him back.
I'll be quiet.
Then he's trying to bite the blanket as you're laying there.
I'm gonna put my controller and the base down.
Wow. Better? Hey,
Where's the controller?
the PlayStation?
Yeah.
Ow! I don't know. I only told remote control. Pilo! 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 Ow! What? Are you fucking stepping all over my face and biting me? Lay the fuck down. Pilo, lay down. Come out of my ear. God. Where'd you go?
Alright.
And let's see what he can do here today. Well struck. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Oh, so close. Oh dear. Time to get the chipper back out. Time now for the fourth shot. This putt about 11 feet in distance. This is a good chance. Well, that's disappointing, Rich. Getting underway over par.
Yeah, well, you're used to making bogeys a lot, Luke. This player is not. I think that there'll be birdies to come, no doubt about it.
Well, it looks like John McCarthy's stepped back ashore, kicked off his boat shoes, and is going to give us a little bit of a condition of today's course. John, what are the players facing here at Old Marina Golf Club?
Well, Luke, we're on the coast, but there's a good mix of coastal and inland holes at Old Marina Golf Club. Lots of movement in these greens. If you are an expert at reading putts, you're going to have a bit of a leg up, I think, this week. I love the fourth hole, par 5, that stretches along the ocean, has a green that's well protected by bunkers, which probably might dissuade some from going forward in 2. The 7th hole, similarly, a par 5 stretching down the ocean, but is much less protected around the green. And that green is enormous, by the way. So that'll definitely be green light city for the players this week. And one last hole. I really love the par 4 14th. The players are going to hit over the water to a fairway that juts out into the ocean on a peninsula. So that will provide some great entertainment this week as well. Looking forward to see what kind of creativity is on display by these players here this week at Old Marina Golf Club.
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Didn't that look good for a long time? An opportunity to make their par. Good looking putt. Good putt that. Currently at +3 for the round. Let's see what happens here on the 4th. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Lining up from about 230 yards here. It's just a tad off line, that one. Headed towards the left. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
Didn't quite have the distance to get there, but left themselves in a good spot.
Wow, from a dodgy lie, Rich. How special was that?
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shot.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
And there it goes from the sand. Okay, time to return to the action. And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3.
Feeling good about their game right now, Luke, coming off an eagle at the last.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
Good shot there, Beamer. Trying to get to even par with this putt.
With this putt, he'll have HV3 in his wake.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
That will drive you bats.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Time to tee off at the 6th. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Second shot here on the 6th.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
Oh, just missed. And this putt coming up for his par. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. That's a clever play, that one. Moving up a leaderboard and ahead of their rival. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Big time play, that one. At the right time too.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Opting for the 3-wood. Well, I hope you pack the bucket and spade because you're heading to the sand. Henny, what does that lie look like?
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
Well, you can hand that sandwich back to the caddy and reach for the putter. Big putt for par coming up. Oh, that's pure heart. Great fight to make that putt.
And a nice, tidy save from the greenside bunker. Nice par.
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
What an outstanding bunker shot. What a play. Great shot. Nicely done.
And a very familiar sight. Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard. The 9th hole here, though, at Old Marina Golf Club is a strong one. A really tough test to finish the opening 9. A par 4 stretching 466 yards.
For those who like to work the golf ball from left to right, you're going to have to take a little bit of a chance by aiming over that hazard on the left-hand side. But if you find the fairway, boy, I tell you what, that's a fantastic feeling because this hole has got so much beauty. I love the second shot. The bunkers on the front, but I love how the green runs away on the left-hand side. The design of this hole, especially the green, is absolutely amazing.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
So, Rich, 9 holes in the books. What do you make of the performance so far in this rivalry?
Well, they are doing better than their rivals, so that's good news, but there still is lots of golf to play. Should provide us for an entertaining week, that's for sure.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
That got a little out of control, I think.
And coming up well short.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. That's well holed. Look who's stalking us all on top of the leaderboard. It's Tiger Woods. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. That's a good-looking shot there. Oh, that's a high-caliber shot. Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
Birdied their last hole.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
That wasn't your best effort, was it? This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Nicely holed and for par.
And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top.
Let's head to the 12th hole. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. "12 feet to the cup coming up.
This is a must-make, guys. They've got this for bogey.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. It was on a good line. And the dreaded triple bogey putt.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And after that effort,
This is how the field is shaping up. And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next.
well, 13th. It's unlucky for some, Rich.
Did you hear the sound of lumber? That's not ideal. It can often be unpredictable how it comes out of the pine straw.
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
That did everything but drop. And this one is for bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4. That's nicely done. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155. What a drive that was.
This one heading towards the green. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Let's take a look at HV3. That is a delightful bunker shot, Beamer. Let's return to live play now. 11 feet to the cup. Okay, steady now. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Ooh, right by the hole.
Just a short putt remaining here.
And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Beautiful swing there. That's a little wayward.
Second shot here on the 15th. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. There it is. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Well, I love these holes. The short par 4. Do you be bold or lay up?
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Oh, that was a beauty. Okay, let's get back to the action. Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket.
Just a fantastic shot. Guaranteed birdie hitting it that close.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Well, that was a really important hole. Now just one off the cut line. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Well, Rich, don't know about you, but my eyes are wide open standing here on the 17th tee of Old Marina Golf Club.
Every player is going to be salivating to get here. This could be the easiest hole by a long shot on this golf course. The fairway, massive, most generous fairway out here. Second shot, a little bit uphill, but let's face it, just 506 yards, slightly uphill. I promise you, every player in this field is thinking eagle and nothing but.
Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
Gotta try and save the par here.
Sitting at 4 over for the day. And now striding to the final tee of this round. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. This shot is about 140 yards out. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job. Well, with that, unfortunately, this person's event is over. Unable to make the cut here today. That's a shame.
It's a sinking feeling when you go out there and you just don't have it. You miss the cut. Trunk slamming it is what they used to call it. Either way, it's just not a good feeling, and hopefully better days ahead.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. Pga Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Who delivers when it matters most? That's the joy of any rivalry. And this is a good one to win. And that's the kind of fighting spirit that keeps a good round going.
Absolutely. In the bunker off the tee, getting that one, that is a Brucey bonus.
The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Whew. Really had that shot dialed in. And he needs this to save par.
Looking good so far.
Oh, that's a clutch par. He finds himself in a share of 11th. There are so many stunning holes on this entire property, but there's few more picturesque than this downhill par 3 third.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Ah, that's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. And here we are with the third shot. Putting now for a bogey. This one started out on a good line. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Get in the hole. And after that effort, that's how it looks. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance of knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Left yourself an opportunity. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Good chance to move to even par if they can make this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
That's frustrating. 7 feet to the cup.
These are on rails, looking good.
And there it is. Now 5 strokes behind. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Oh, you've made it. What a play. Well, that's certainly worth another look.
Now this is how you play a bunker shot.
So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 sixth, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in two. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Oh my God!
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Putting for birdie here.
I don't mind the look of this.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
To the top 5 he goes. He's currently tied for 5th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Wonderfully played. Sitting at -1, tied for 5th. Going with the 8-iron here.
Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Just missed the par. That'll be a drop shot on this hole. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Oh, you like me and thought that had a chance? And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Bogey putt coming up here.
Nice little putt to hole, that one.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Now 4 back after that hole. The par 5 9th is a monster, over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 shots behind our leader.
This one is all over it.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. That's pretty tidy.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Wow, what a save.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
And just with 9 holes remaining, Rich, what do you think here is going to happen for this player?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these 2 players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Let's get back to it, shall we? Getting ready to play their third. Just 3 strokes back. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Ouch, that hurts. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is a 12-footer here.
This one's dialed in. And this next putt here is for a double bogey. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Just didn't drop. This putt coming up is for triple bogey. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And there it is. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right, the rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
A chance to save the par if you can make this one. Oh, just missed. And down it goes. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. All right, Rich, the par 5 13th, so much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
Yeah, good job. Nice par. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh dear, that's on the beach. This is their 5th shot. How close was that to going down? 11 feet left to the hole. That was a gallant attempt. And this next putt is for triple bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par fours. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
He'll have to work extra hard to get out of this one.
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Oh, almost went in. Well, you can reach for the putter because that one's on the surface. Well, Rich, you think they can make this one?
You know, Luke, I've heard this metaphor before. Every once in a while, a blind squirrel finds an acorn. I believe that rings true in this scenario.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. 16th, the last of the par threes on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
Getting ready to play their third. A bogey putt awaits.
This really looks good.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.